Hi, Crystalline here, Badass Butterfly, and I'm doing something a little different today. I am going to, my soul is going to talk to your soul, and we're going to use the tarot cards to do that. So my soul is a teacher, and it is very much a disciplinarian. My soul is like the police. I don't know. I don't know where my soul gets this from, but that's just what I am at my soul. I like discipline and order. My soul is crazy, okay? Now, my ego is a little different. My personality is different, but my soul is what it is, and I cannot control her. But here's the message my soul has for your soul. It says, oh, spiritual strength. Now, I'm going to be teaching a class on tarot reading for the soul. It's called Woo Woo by Moonlight. Wait, what is my program called? It is called Woo Woo by Moonlight Tarot School. Level 1, Ignite Your Intuition. So in the first level, which is going to be 4 weeks long, we are going to get to know our soul to find the truth of who we are at our core, because it's there. That's an issue, okay? Because living in my personality, I thought that I was a free spirit, easygoing, totally detached butterfly, and my soul at my core is like, no, which is why I'm intolerant to certain things. And there's certain things that have to be done in order for me to fly free, right? So if you don't know what your soul wants and needs, you'll think that your personality and your ego and your three-dimensional experience is kind of who you are and how you are. But when you try to do things that are in alignment with how you think you are, you run into roadblocks. It's because your soul is vibrating at a different frequency and has a different agenda. So it's really important for us as spiritual workers, spiritual light workers, that we are in touch with the different aspects of ourselves. So our soul is one aspect, our higher self is another aspect, our ego is another aspect, and then there are all those aspects of our ego, the childhood wounding, the creative artist, blah, 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 all these different things. So my soul is a disciplinarian and a teacher, and we're going to be teaching tarot, and my soul is like, we're going to teach this in a very organized, structured way. And my personality is like, we're going to go with the flow. And the reality is that we're going to combine the two. So there's a really nice structure, and you can see it on the website with the link. There's a really nice flow. There's a really good structure. So my goal is to help you understand how to read cards intuitively. So this card is the 9, and it's purple. So this represents a spiritual card. It's a spiritual message. And at the bottom, it says spiritual strength. And we could use those words, or we can do it without, but we can clearly see here from the imagery. And I'm going to read the card based on on the way that I'm going to be teaching you how to read. First, I have to be able to see it, though. The light's in the wrong way. Okay, the thing that is first, there are 2 things that are jumping out at me really importantly. It's amazing. I've had this deck for 10 years, and I never noticed this blue dot on his forehead until now. And it's funny because this morning, the last 2 mornings, I've awakened with a pain in my forehead. Not like it's superficial pain, like a dot. I want to say a dot on my forehead. That's just so interesting. But the message that I'm getting from this card is Yes. So from my soul to your soul, right? This is just what I was talking about. And I was just talking about this at the beginning of this video, actually. There are different aspects of ourselves. This is the three-dimensional aspect, right? This is the one that's in form. That's the me that you see, the you that you experience, right? The three-dimensional self. And there's this guy in the background, which represents the soul, or to me, this is the soul and the higher self united, right? I see this circle going around here, which is telling me about totality and completion, right? So, and these are the symbols, by the way, that we're going to be kind of really studying when we do the class, which starts September 1st, by the way. So this totality tells me that this is a full being. And we can see there that this being is very calm, and he's holding up this thing that's coming down. And the look on his face is super calm. He's just holding it up with ease. He's not fatigued because he's spirit, you know, spirit is through him. That is spirit. He represents spirit. Also, this golden line that's here, this to me represents will and ego, which to me in this card, they're saying that there's space for the ego, but the ego is a part of, it's not the core source, right? But when the ego is aligned with the spirit, it can actually support you in the three-dimensional world so that your ego is not a detriment or a burden, but more of a tool and a way to navigate life on earth, a way to have an earthly experience. So that is the first message from my soul to yours, to understand that there are these different parts, and that the unifying of those things all come together, give you spiritual strength. So what does that mean for you now, today, in this moment? Why is my soul telling you that? Let's ask my soul. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. I just put this card right back in the middle of the deck. I literally just took the card and I put it in the middle of the deck, and I closed the deck completely. Okay, it was all down, but I was talking to you and I was closing the deck. I stuck it in, and then I did like this, okay, and I pulled out the exact same card. So my soul is very consistent, okay? My personality, totally inconsistent. My soul, super consistent. I'm going to read the message from the booklet about this card, because clearly my personality didn't deliver the message clearly enough. So my soul said, take another card, get the same card. Okay, so let's just see what the book says so that we can get it right here. This is 9 purple, 9 of wands. Here we go. Standing around, here we go. Spiritual strength. This card is coming forth to give you encouragement and remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. This final spirit card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from the struggle, but now is not the time to give in. Instead, tap into all your inner reserves for that one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You've been through so much to get to this point, and even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. The enlightenment you've gained will be an invaluable resource. You may also notice that you're experimenting with different things in your life at this time. All of these experiences feed your spirit and offer you knowledge for the future. So this is a beautiful reading. And I see where spirit was like, go deeper, because that's a super affirming, that's a super affirming message. And I like the words. And that's the beautiful thing about reading tarot. You have the pictures, you have the cards, and you have the booklet that goes along with it. And you, of course, have your own meaning as well. Personally, I like to teach beginners, and really, even if you're not a beginner, like I know other people who have been reading cards for as long as I do, but they tend to get a little bit in their head. I like to get you out of your head first by just looking at the image and seeing what it means to you. When I was looking at this image, I could see that this guy is supported by this entire spiritual structure. And when I read the words, this, I think it doesn't say those words. What did it say? Sorry, I'm going back just to look at it again. Yeah, spiritual strength. And I could see support is, this card is coming for the encourage and remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. It's the exact same thing. This is inner strength, right? A lot of times people feel like they have to memorize tarot in order to use it the right way, and that's not really important. What's important is that you feel connected to the images and the things that are coming forth. So I want you to not grab your booklet first, but to see how you feel when you see the card. Where does your eye go to first? What synchronicities do you notice between the card and yourself? Okay, that's all I had to say. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to join my tarot class, please just click the link and get yourself signed up. We're starting September 1st. All right. Okay, I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.